Uh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of the Fun Pop Fan Gang, a Fun Pop Holiday Extravaganza. Oh, 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 oh,
yeah,
oh,
there it
oh,
is.
oh, oh.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for a holiday extravaganza.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rich.
Hey,
it's
we're
Happy
Oh
rocking
my
out
goodness.
today,
Specials.
talking about all our favorite pop culture, holiday, Christmas things, all our favorite things, as some might say. And my name is Rich Morton. I'm the co-host of our Fun Pop Fan Gang podcast, and I'm very happy to be here today to talk to an amazing panel of podcasters talking about all our favorite holiday TV specials, special
Yeah.
episodes on the holiday Christmas episodes, and of course, Christmas movies and holiday movies. I say holiday a lot. There isn't as much representation from that other holiday that's going on called Hanukkah, but we'll have to give a shout out to at least one Hanukkah movie I know, but we'll get there. But for now, I'm going to pass it over to our co host with the most, Mr. Mark Lazo.
Oh, thank you so much, Rich, for that great introduction and for bringing the holiday spirit. Holy smokes. Love the addition of the jingle bells in the theme song and this hat is a sight to behold.
It,
So,
it's very elvish.
it's Elvis Presley.
Elvish present.
Yeah, that was
Mercy.
yeah.
All right, excellent. So, yes, here we are. Hopefully, to our loyal, faithful audience, only mere seconds have passed since part one has been viewed. Uh, so we're diving right into our segments, right? We know people have a lot of Christmas traditions, but we're not here to talk about the food. We're here to talk about the pop culture stuff because that's what we do at the Fun Pop Fan Gang. We're talking about our favorite Christmas movies, TV specials, episodes,
And
all
all
that,
that.
all of that.
Yeah,
Absolutely, Eric. How's everything going with you this week?
it's good. How about you?
I'm having a great week. Yes,
And okay
feeling good, feeling
for
strong.
Christmas Day and Christmas Eve.
Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How are you doing, Jonathan?
Good. How are you, Mark?
Doing well, doing well. Great to see you again. We're gonna this is gonna be a fun one, guys. And Big Mike, great to see you.
Great to see you too, Mark. How you been? I like your shirt.
Hey, thanks. Are you a fan of the Beastie Boys?
Yeah, it's nice.
Beastie
Yes.
What?
Boys. I thought
Appreciate
you
it.
were wearing
Welcome.
Animal.
Animal?
I thought you were
I
wearing a Muppet shirt.
That's what I thought, Eric. I thought I was grabbing my Animal from the Muppets Christmas shirt because it's the same color.
Yeah.
But apparently, I have two shirts. I figured that this was acceptable since it's the color of a Christmas tree, isn't it? Sure. Yes, it
And
is. I'm
Yes.
calling
and
it.
and for
And
this
the Beastie Boys,
so
as far as I know, celebrate Hanukkah. So you got the Hanukkah thing, and you got the Christmas colors, and it's all good.
That's true. I didn't consider that, Rich, but
and
I guess this
also
was
I'm wearing it. Sorry. And also I'm wearing this for the snow.
that was
This shirt.
excellent, Eric. Yes, Eric wearing the blank white shirt in honor of the winter snow, which
Eric, a
Yeah.
I
very snow themed background there. You got white on white. There's a lot of white right there. Yes.
it looks like a mugshot. It
Don't
looks
be
like the
s-
lineup.
don't be
Eric, turn
don't,
turn face this way now.
What's the
Turn,
profile?
turn that way. And then turn the other way.
We got to
And
get
put
you a
your
sign
fingers
with
out for the
your name on
fingerprints.
it.
don't
All
skip
right,
over this ice, Rich.
Aha.
and of course, if you would like to unmute Dawn so our loyal, faithful audience can hear the lovely voice of the queen of the Fun Pop fan gang, Miss Dawn Chapman. How are you doing this week?
Very good.
Happy.
How are you, Mark?
I'm doing very well. This is going to be a very special week as we not only have Christmas coming up, but
And
we
proceed.
get to celebrate the birthday of a very, very special person in our lives here at the Fun Pop fan gang. The lovely Dawn Chapman celebrating a birthday on December 20th. So we are all looking forward to that.
Happy
Before the
birthday,
Christmas,
Dawn.
we're going to get the Chapman cheer. So an early happy birthday to you, Dawn. And
Thank you, Mark.
you got it. So let's just dive right in, guys. There is so much to talk about here, and not a lot of time to do it. So yeah, let's get down to business here.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
You know, Eric, I use that phrase a lot. Let's get down to business, and whenever I do, you sing that song. Where is that song from?
Mulan from Disney.
Mulan. All right, I've never seen
Yeah.
Mulan. I'm gonna have to watch this movie.
The
Tonight
first
is
one. Oh, sorry.
tonight is the night. I'm gonna learn all the references. Rich, before you arrived this evening, Eric again called me Sami Zayn, and not being a wrestling fan, I had no idea if this was an insult or a compliment. So
It's a
Sami
compliment.
Zayn.
so
don't
I
know.
was looking. I looked up some pictures, and I have to say it was definitely a compliment for me. But
Yes.
I think Sami Zayn would be very insulted. But
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I will take the compliment. He's
There you
definitely.
I just compared the two.
I
There you go.
appreciate it, Eric. I take it as a compliment. But I
Yeah.
think Sammy would certainly win in a handsome contest.
It's
And an
not
arm
a contest. I just want to compare to both of you have same image.
Yeah, I know that was great, Eric. You compared me to a good-looking person. And I appreciate it.
That's what I was trying to say. It's okay with that if he comes and hear me say that.
Oh no, I was kidding. I'm sure he wouldn't. Well, I hope he wouldn't be insulted. But let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
So first up, in our pop culture roundup, we're going to get into some of our favorite TV specials, right? I think that's super cool. Most workplaces are closed, schools are closed, so a lot of us are home or off on Christmas. And what are you going to do until the family comes or the meal is ready? You sit around, you watch TV. What
And
do
I
you
think
watch?
this really, I think this really brings us back to like when we were kids, because these are this kind of a lot of these specials, especially, really have been going on, and since we were kids, and since even when our parents were kids, for some of these specials. So I feel like this part of the podcast is going to be more personal for everybody, because I feel like once we get to the movie part, it's like all these movies everybody loves. But I think everybody kind of picked things in this that were more personal. And I think a lot of it goes back to when we were kids, sitting around with our families watching these specials. So let's check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Rich, it's an amazing point, and I think it really speaks to the quality of a lot of it. Obviously, there's a lot of cartoons we watch as kids, and then you don't really reflect on it as adults. It's not cool anymore. But a lot of these Christmas ones, like I still watch this stuff to this day at the age of 50 years old, and have been watching these pretty much my whole life. Anytime Rudolph was ever on TV, I watch it every single time. How can you not?
There you go. And
So,
speaking of Rudolph,
Hey,
look at that.
Eric Linden, what can you tell? I know you're like kind of an expert with these specific holiday specials. Rudolph. Now, this is what kind of, how do they make this? Is this a live action? Is it animated or is it
motion.
something else?
I said stop motion.
Stop motion. So it's like the claymation kind of thing? Is that different?
It's-
Claymation and stop motion?
I think so, but it's different each time.
Wow, that's right. Oh yeah, stop motion, claymation. That's old, but anyway.
Yeah.
So Rudolph was a big one.
That is one of American Best Brothers.
Oh yeah, not claymation. Claymation was like Gumby. I guess that stop motion was different, right?
Yeah.
Now,
So
Eric, this is like I'm sorry, Rich.
No, no, okay.
Eric, what was the team that made Rudolph? Also made a lot of other famous stop motion specials too, right?
Wrekin and Bass Brothers, who started this way before our time.
And so they all had that like the kind of similar look. I remember the one with the heat miser and the snow miser.
That's with our year of Santa Claus they do now.
Same people, right?
That's without a year of Santa Claus.
A year without Santa Claus.
Yeah,
But the
Yeah.
people who made it, the stop motion people, were they this? They're the same ones, right? As Rudolph.
yeah. The same brothers who did that. The Rudolph one.
But some of them, I actually was looking into it. There were a lot more specials that they made, but did not stand the test of time. But Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, I feel every year that's on. People are watching it on TV and on obviously now on streaming.
And also they have a marathon for 25th special on TV.
There's a marathon of the special of those Rudolph and all the different specials.
It's with that and with hearing nice stuff like movies
Okay.
TV.
Yeah, definitely a lot of marathons during the holidays.
Yeah.
But yeah, good picks, Eric.
Don, I'm going to unmute. I'm about to ask you a question. So I see right smack in the middle there one of my absolute favorites of all time, and this one is put up here by Dawn's suggestion. Charlie Brown Christmas. Holy smokes. Just absolutely amazing. Dawn, first of all, thank you for suggesting this, because this would not be a holiday special without mentioning Charlie Brown Christmas. So tell us why did you suggest this one? What is special about this to you?
It's special because I grew up watching it as a child every year for Christmas, and the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and the Easter one. But I like the Christmas one a lot better because Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I grew up with it because it it's not just picking out the Christmas tree when Charlie Brown was picking out the Christmas tree. Not about that and buying gifts and everything. They're like, and the angel of the Lord came upon them and stuff like that. It's just a story told.
That's beautiful, Don. Yeah, I agree with you completely. I think that this special really caught the meaning of Christmas. We're also always so incredibly fortunate to have our resident music legend, Rich Morton, here, who can confirm. Rich, did the Vince Guaraldi Trio do the music for this Christmas special as well?
Oh yeah, and actually this is the most famous, probably
This
the
was
most
the one.
famous soundtrack and all the music and the theme song to it is probably one of them. When people think of Charlie Brown and music, I think they think of that theme song to this special.
Is that
And
the
there's
one? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, but
not
then
that one.
Lucy tells
That's the
him,
theme
but
theme, but there's
but then Lucy
the
tells Charlie Brown
main.
he's not playing the
Oh,
piano the right way,
the
or
other. I
someone
know
that's
what
not
you.
playing the music right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
that's the theme
Right.
song. But the if you listen
Dun,
to
dun,
it,
dun, 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 dun. That one?
something
But I
like
don't know.
that.
I didn't
Don't
lubricate
do
the
it too
music.
good. Don't do it too good, Mark, because we might get a copyright strike if you
Oh
hum that
no,
too good. But
that will never
anyway,
happen.
but yeah,
Not with
I
my
believe
singing.
it's the most famous one that Vince Guaraldi Trio did. Yeah, absolutely, it's a awesome, really good soundtrack or score or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah. And again, you have great music. It's just a great vibe. I love, even if I'm not paying 100% attention to that Charlie Brown special, but just to have it on in the background. And it really does. I think, Don, you really hit it on the head that this was one. There were some of them like Rudolph, and it's very visually dazzling with that unique look. But I think that this one really, it gets you right in the feels as
Because like
far
I said,
as.
I grew up with that, and I love Charlie Brown, and I went to private school as a child. So when I went to private school, we learned about God and everything. So I had no choice but to, be like, okay, I went to private school. I grew up going to private school. So I had to wear a school uniform. So I liked Charlie Brown. I was like, oh, I like this one.
Yeah, it's a great special. So that a great pick, Don. If you didn't put
Because
it
it
up
was a
there,
story.
I
Because when I
would.
went to Christian school, it was a story told. And I was like, well, maybe because I went to Christian school, private school, and I liked it. I don't know. It was just story. I don't know.
No, Don. I can tell you, it had nothing to do with going to a private school. I was like the only Jewish kid on my block, and I loved it also.
Okay,
So,
then I'm not alone. Okay.
but I think it might have to do with because you and I are of similar ages, of a similar generation.
That's right. Yeah, I was just saying, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Right, and Dawn, I think you mentioned another one, the little
Oh,
I
the
gotta
little drummer
confess,
boy, right?
geez, I've never seen this one.
Oh my God, I love that one too. I yes, it's a good drama bar.
Now, Eric, this is also one of the specials by that same team, correct?
yes, his brothers.
Yeah, so that was actually one of the same people that made Rudolph and Santa Claus and those others. So good pick. So I got one to throw in here, guys, since this is another one that I feel falls under that same, it wasn't like a stop motion one like these other ones, but it was another one that every year I feel like they're showing it. And you think of Rudolph and I think of Frosty the Snowman. I
They're the
feel like
same people who did that in a mission field.
there you go. The only difference this one was animated, and I feel like this is another one that and of course, just like Rudolph, the theme song, goes hand in hand, and yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
There's our classic holiday TV specials, and then I think next we're gonna
These two are
talk.
here. Those two are here for me.
There
And
you
that,
go. Yep, you
and
picked
that's
those
having
two.
me. Yes, that's opening it up now.
Very good. That's right. So we're gonna get into some more specials in a little bit, uh, some more obscure ones. But next we're gonna talk about TV sitcoms and their special holiday episodes. So Jonathan, I believe there was one classic. We talk about a classic sitcom that you picked. What was that?
I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy. And there was a there you go. There's the whole crew from their Christmas episode. Is there anything specific with that episode that really makes you want to watch it that you remember from it?
Yeah, just just the whole celebrating Christmas with family and friends.
Great. So that makes you really think about
Yeah.
the time. And is that something you watched like growing up when you were younger with your family?
Not really. It's just something I watched over the years.
Probably discovered it on like Nick at Night or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I think we could just really quickly like throw out some other sitcoms. I know Mark, you had mentioned this one.
The Office.
I feel like The Office always delivered just a killer Christmas episode. Yeah, this is a show. I mean, I'll go back and rewatch this even to this day because and it's crazy to think
And
like how
Mark,
old that show is now. Yeah, what's up, Eric?
that's it. Steve Carell, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes, you're absolutely correct, Eric. Steve Carell, John Krasinski.
And Chris Pratt.
No, Chris Pratt was in Parks and Rec, which was made by some of the same people who made The Office. But yeah, Eric, that's a very good connection right there.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and by the way, I don't know
oh
if
my
you can
goodness,
see this, but I got an Office thing going on right here.
wow!
I
I tell
can
you,
The Office.
assist.
Dwight Schrute, probably the biggest breakout guy from there, Mr. Rainn Wilson. But
yes.
Office had so many great Christmas episodes. It's you could watch a marathon of those Office Christmas episodes. So just a few more. I know Eric, this is one of your favorites that you always mention. Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
So they had some really good holiday specials. And when you're talking about more modern sitcoms, and it's not as modern as we think, but you gotta say Friends. Friends, I feel like had a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of great
Friends too.
episodes.
Yeah.
And I always thinking about mentioning about Hanukkah and how Hanukkah is always kind of like the, you know, always like just nothing, going on for that. So there's one episode with the holiday episode where Ross tries to make up his own character, and it was like the holiday armadillo, and he was trying to
Oh,
represent
yes.
something
That
besides Santa.
was
So
awful.
great episode.
Oh,
And
if
one
I
last one I got to throw on here, guys, real quick. Actually, today is the 26th anniversary of
The
the
Simpsons.
release of The Simpsons. The Simpsons premiered 26 years ago today, and the first pilot episode of this for The Simpsons was a Christmas episode. Believe it or not, if anybody remembers that. But
I remember that, Rich, was that where they got the dog?
yep, that's when they got the
Winner.
dog. The dog didn't last too long on the show, I don't think. I feel like that dog kind of disappeared. But
Is
yeah,
that
so
Brian? Is that Brian from Family Guy again?
yeah.
From the Family Guy? I don't think so. No, that is isn't his name Stewart?
No, Brian Griffin.
No,
Are you thinking of Stewie Griffin?
No, not
no, he's
Stewie.
looking at
Brian.
that character in the background with the black shirt on. He thinks is looks like the character from Family Guy.
Oh, no, that was one of the bully kids. I think.
Not
I
not
don't know why
that.
he's in there.
I was talking
Hey,
about Brian Griffin, the dog.
Oh no, you're thinking of Brian the dog from Family Guy.
oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this was a different dog, Eric. This dog was
Oh,
named Winner, and
okay.
Homer got it at the dog racing track.
Got it.
Rich, I want to sneak
Yeah.
something in because I'm such a sneaky person. Before we move on
Don't be.
from TV stuff, because I totally never mentioned this when in our previous discussions on this topic. I just want to say real quick, Saturday Night Live had
Yes.
two particular bits that I always watch every holiday season, and that is Adam Sandler, the Hanukkah song, and
Oh, that one.
and John Lovitz as Hanukkah Harry, which was a.
Nice, Hanukkah Harry.
So I just wanted to make sure that our episode didn't pass without me mentioning SNL for those two bits. Anybody who hasn't seen them, big
They had
laughs.
that one. Christmas here is today. They had that one with Tracy Morgan and anyway, Jimmy Fallon. They had that.
And
You got
Mark.
you had to be there. You had to be there. But SNL, yeah, absolutely. So
Wait,
now let's go
Mark.
back to some Christmas specials. I believe our resident Muppet Jim Henson historian has got something that he wants to share. More Christmas TV specials. Mr. Big Mike, what do you got
Yes.
for us?
Yeah, yes, Rich? Yeah. Oh, wow. John Denver and the Muppets. Wow. Yeah, right here.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Muppets
Mike,
Chris Carroll.
Mike, you always get me right here in the cockles of my heart. Not only the Muppets, but John Denver. Holy smokes, here I am, practically in Denver. I'm about 10 miles away. Tell us about this special, Big Mike. I had the soundtrack to this on
Yes.
vinyl.
This is like in the John Denver with the Muppets and stuff.
So John Denver interacting with the Muppets.
Yes.
And these are all original holiday songs that he wrote just for this special?
Yeah. 1979. That's the
Yeah.
year that the Muppet movie and the Muppet Show. Yeah.
I remember, Mike. These are some of my earliest movie memories. I'm always fascinated when you and I talk about this stuff because of the difference in our ages. I'm so blown away by the fact that something that was so special to me, like again, Rich, I think this is like what you had touched on before, to see some of these just timeless things that are enjoyed by people through the years. Mike, when did you see that for the first time? Do you remember how old you were?
In 1979. I think it was like a long time ago. I saw it on YouTube. I saw it on
Oh, you saw it
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
I saw it in real time. I saw it in 1979 when it was on.
Oh,
But that's amazing. I think that's super cool that, through YouTube you're able to, to see these things. Incredible stuff.
All right.
Uh,
I think Mike
anything else
has
on?
one more. Mike has one more he wanted to share. Eric, let's wait to give other people a chance, and we'll get back to you. We got plenty more to go. Plenty more to go.
yeah.
All right,
It's
Mike.
not
What was your other
Muppets.
one you wanted to share?
Talk about like a Pee-wee's Playhouse Christmas special. Yeah.
Pee Wee's Playhouse Christmas Special.
The memory of Paul Rubens right here. Yep.
In memory of Paul Rubens, indeed. Mike, this is just absolute must see. This might be my favorite special.
My favorite, one of my favorites. Playhouse.
So tell us a little bit about that special, Mike.
Yeah, the Pee-wee's Playhouse was in the seasons of the Playhouse, the guest stars, all the characters like Missy Vaughn, Cowboy Curtis, everybody was on the Playhouse.
Were there any
Yes.
special celebrity guests or anybody that were on that show that were not normally on it?
And I did Little Richard.
Little Richard.
Richard.
That's awesome. Well, good
And who
golly,
played
Miss Molly. That was a great pick.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you. Thanks, Mike. That's awesome.
Welcome.
Mark, I know you had one that was a big one
Oops.
that
Oh,
was very personal to you.
indeed, yes. All right, yes, Jim Henson's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Unbelievable. This was something that Jim Henson did outside of the Muppets. Although there was a crossover. Eric, I know you're big on the crossovers. Have you ever seen this special?
Huh. I just know Tim Henson and the Muppets.
So this
So-
was Jim Henson too, and I guess it says here special appearance by Kermit. I have never seen this,
Right.
or if I did, I must have been really young. So I'm gonna have to go and find this one.
Well, Rich, I will tell you, it is streaming on. I believe it's definitely streaming. I want to say it should be Disney Plus. But the thing about this was actually based on a book, and very similar to another Jim Henson outer Muppet endeavor, The Dark Crystal, was when you got to see these animal puppet characters in all these different cinematic angles that you didn't see on like Sesame Street or the Muppets. But the story is great. I can't recommend it enough, but have yourself a little box of tissues close by when you do. Because for some reason, my allergies always seem to act up when I watch that special. I don't know why.
Well, that's good. Good to know, Mark. Good to know.
Yes.
I'm going to say it's
excited,
my allergies, of course. Yes.
I'm excited to watch it. I'm going to put that on my list for the next 12 days of Christmas. I don't know when that actually starts, but that's on my list. But all right, guys. So we went through all these Christmas TV specials and episodes, and you said I think a lot of these were very personal. Some of these not everybody has seen, but once we get into the next part of this, I think everybody's going to know most of these and probably agree that some of the greatest movie, holiday Christmas movies of all time. So we're kind of just going to run through this and throw out our favorite ones. So the Fun Pop Gang, fan gang, Christmas movie favorites. And we're going to start with Miss Dawn. Dawn, if you could pull up the mute a second.
Dawn, you can unmute.
You just got to unmute there. Because I know you mentioned the first one, which was A Christmas Carol, specifically the Jim Carrey version of it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of different versions of the Christmas Carol. But hey, Dawn, what made you pick Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol above all the other ones?
Because I like Jim Carrey because I like when they go back and to the past, the present, and the future, and he wasn't nice. But then in the future, he realized, oh my god, I did all these not nice things to everyone, and I was a grouch, and I was, you know, not liking Christmas and stuff, and it was just, I don't know, I just liked the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah. Humbug.
Yes, he was a humbug.
So
Bah,
say
humbug.
Christmas.
Well, I think that A Christmas Carol, obviously timeless, going back to the original novel from Charles Dickens in the 1800s. So many different adaptations of it. One of my favorites, which was kind of a modern version, or at least modern at the time, was Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Yeah, there you
A
go.
modern interpretation, yes.
Yes, so that was definitely one of my favorites. But there's so many. We got another one coming up that Big Mike's gonna mention, but before that, I think, Dawn, you also had mentioned another movie. Well, two, actually.
Yes.
So we have Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, which was there were a few different Mickey Christmases, right? Disney ones. So that's a good one. I think I remember that. But here's our first debate. Christmas, A Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the thing. Is this a Christmas movie or is it a Halloween movie? We
Isn't
have to have
it
a
a
whole
combination of
podcast
both?
on that.
Yes,
Who
the answer
thinks-
is yes.
Who thinks it's a Christmas movie? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's a Halloween movie? Who thinks it's both? I think it's both. Anyway,
That's what I think. Isn't it half Halloween and half Christmas?
pretty much. It fits in both. Mark, hold on a second here. Mark was like the ghost of Christmas past for a second. The ghost of Christmas past. It's Mark. Oh, the ghost of Christmas. I don't know if you can see him. Oh wow, that was pretty cool. But good picks, Dawn. Good picks. And then Mr. Eric. Let's see. Now there was
Ron Howard.
one TV special that I was going to mention, but I waited because I knew this was coming. Jim Carrey's The Grinch, right, Eric?
Yes, that's right.
So the original TV special, obviously, and the big theme song from that, the big song from
It's
that.
I mentioned first and then this one.
So do you think that what do you like about the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch, Eric?
I like both of them, but this one is from Ron Howard, who did the directing that film.
That's right. Ron Howard did it, and also featured
Richie Cunningham?
Richie Cunningham did it. Opie. But what was the little girl's name in that movie, Eric?
See Who.
Cindy Lou Who was played
Yes.
by Taylor Momsen,
To
who ended up
Mopson.
going on to being a rock star.
The Pretty Reckless.
The Pretty Reckless Taylor Momsen
Yes,
was
And she
Cindy
did
Lou
that. And she did that song called "When It's Christmas."
That's right. So
I got to
good
say,
pick.
Rich, yeah, she is pretty reckless, in all honesty.
This is very true. Very true. She's not the Cindy Lou Who she was back in those days. So let's see what else we got here. How about a little Polar Express?
Oh yes.
One of the first use of what would we call that?
CGI, right?
CGI, but also Tom Hanks did the
Oh yes,
Andy-
what,
like Andy
digitized
Serkis
motion motion capture.
motion capture. One of the first use of motion capture, where they had Tom Hanks. But great Christmas movie, definitely. One of I know my niece and nephews love that one especially.
And Rich.
I got to tell you, Rich, though, a lot of, I mean, it's a beloved Christmas classic. A lot of people do not like that movie. It's actually quite polarizing.
Ah, very good, Mark. Very good. Okay,
The buzzer.
Gotta get one in. Gotta get one in.
At the buzzer. That's right. We were almost done here. Sorry, Eric. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
All right, and we got Buddy the Elf. What about Elf? That's a big one, right?
Elf and don't get Robert Zemeckis did that film Polar Express. The same guy
Robert
did,
Zemeckis did Polar Express. Same one who
Yes.
did Back to the Future,
Back to
right?
the Future.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Elf,
yes.
Will Ferrell, Elf. that's definitely becoming modern classic, if that makes sense. But
Indeed.
all right,
That'll
so
be
let's see.
That'll be the one that future generations watch in the same way that maybe the next generation of the Fun Pop fan gang will be talking about Elf
There
in
you
their
go.
podcast in 50 years.
Absolutely. All right, more Christmas movie favorites. Holy cow, Mr. Jonathan
Home
Friedland. What do we
Alone.
got? This is one of your picks.
Yeah. Home Alone. Santa Claus. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Those were your three big picks. Which of those one? Anything in particular about either of those, any of those movies that you want to mention? That I mean, classic. Home Alone, obviously.
Yeah.
That's up there. I mean, what a great movie.
Yes,
Jingle All the
Home-
Way is very much of the time. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
and little Jake Lloyd, who ended up going on to play Anakin Skywalker. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, Jonathan, but I have to mention one thing I forgot to mention when there's holiday specials. There is one holiday special I meant to mention, but I don't think you can find any of it, any pictures or video or anything. The Star Wars holiday special, which was the biggest flop of Lucasfilm's career. Anyway, I digress. But going back to Jonathan's picks. All right. So the Santa Claus, were there a few Santa Claus movies?
Yeah.
It was like three of them, right?
Yeah.
With Tim Allen.
All right. So we're coming to that time. So let's get some more. I think Mr. Mike.
Yeah.
Whoa, another Muppets and another version of the Christmas
Yes, the best
Carol.
that one.
I literally watched this the other night. This is so good.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike?
Nice. Very nice movie.
Great movie where Gonzo played Charles Dickens, right? He said he was Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
Did he?
And with
Rizzo, yep. That's Rizzo. Such a great movie.
And Rich, I just want to make a quick mention, Rich, just because we talked about two versions of A Christmas Carol. Big shout out to our resident Fun Pop fan gang, Jonathan, performing in a production of Christmas Carol this past week.
Excellent. Where's that going to be, Jonathan?
It was this past weekend. It was in North.
Oh, it was already passed?
Yeah.
It was in the Christmas past.
Humbug.
Oh, but I'm gonna have to catch some video of that or something, Jonathan. How'd it go?
Good.
That's awesome. All right, and you had one more, Mike. This is the second one on our list that is questionable. A lot of people will argue it is not a Christmas movie, or it is a Christmas movie, and that would be which one? Right down here.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Oh, jeez.
Took place during Christmas, so a lot of people will say that is a Christmas movie. Classic movie. John McClane.
Bruce Willis insists that it is not a Christmas movie.
I think he's got the final word on that. All right.
I don't know.
Coming to the end, even more Christmas movie favorites. Me and Mark, our turn to throw it in there. I got to say, this is definitely in my family. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, we will all watch this movie together with my niece and nephews and everybody, and that would be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh my goodness, amazing!
Which is such a hilarious, a hilarious movie. And also, we kind of mentioned this when we were talking a little bit. The little boy that played Rusty Griswold, Johnny Galecki, who ended up going on to be in Roseanne and, of course, Leonard in The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
so I had to throw that out there. So if you go back and watch it, and then, of course, the young Juliette Lewis. But yeah, the Griswolds, Christmas Vacation, classic. And one more I'm going to throw in there. Speaking about marathons, A Christmas Story. Christmas Story.
Yes.
Talking about marathons, they show that all day long, every day, for who knows on Christmas. You'll shoot your eye out, right? All right, Mark. To round it up, we got what's your pick? Number one.
Well, Rich, I kick it old school because I'm an old fool. And I had to make sure that we had a black and white movie represented, even though they have colorized this. But I always preferred the black and white version of the Laurel and Hardy classic, March of the
Yes.
Wooden Soldiers.
Oh, that's different. It's not Wonderful Life.
No, it is a bit different, Eric. And I know that there's certain movies like It's a Wonderful Life. That one always gets the love. Everybody knows about that. But here on the Fun Pop Fan Game, I wanted to throw something out there a little bit. I wouldn't call this obscure, right? Have we all seen this movie? Has anybody besides me seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Of course. Yeah, definitely. And I think
Yeah.
they show it every year
Yeah.
too.
I mean, this is a classic also.
By the way, Mark,
Yeah.
a guy is a toy soldier or is a girl?
So that guy in the middle with the white face and the red circles on his cheeks is that is a toy soldier. I don't want to spoil the movie, but I'll just tell you this one detail. At the toy factory was supposed to create soldiers that were toys. Toy soldiers, I think they were supposed to be 6 inches tall, and they messed up and made them 6 feet tall. And that's how they ended up being. But I highly recommend it.
I have
It's
to
a
watch it. And yeah,
guy or is a girl?
you mentioned a big one. A lot of the really older ones, like It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street. Obviously,
And the
all the
remake
classics.
are the same name. It's
But I think we get more into the more modern, geekier ones. But anyway, guys, we have come to that time. Thank you, everybody, for contributing to this conversation. But hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, we want to hear your thoughts. And please go down below in the comments. And if there's anything we didn't mention that you want to, what your favorite holiday movies are, or TV specials, or
This
which
one.
ones do you agree with? Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Do you think A Nightmare Before Christmas deserves to be on this list? Please let us know below. But before we go, we're going to say goodbye to our panel. Big Mike, what do you want to say?
It's a holiday weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Thank you. Dawn Chapman, thank you so much for being part of this.
You're welcome.
Oh,
And I want
Jonathan.
to say to them, hit the like, subscribe, and the red button, and
hey.
just like us, the podcast.
Hit the jingle bell. Hit that bell. There we
The
go.
bell, yeah, the bell.
And Jonathan, last word before we go.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Thanks.
And Eric Linden, thank you for joining us as always on our
I
panel.
did not say that don't say before, but yeah.
All right.
And
Exactly.
comment.
And comment. Very good. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. You can share these videos. We got to get out there. I think we got a lot of cool content and more to come. And thank you, everybody. My name is Rich Morton once again. And last words, Mr. Mark Lazo. What do you want to say?
Oh, thank you, Rich. And yes, I just to echo the words of the rest of the panel. But guys, we always ask, but I feel like this is a juicy episode to comment on. We want that interaction. We want to know who's listening, and we know that everybody watches stuff. If we left anything out, drop it in the comments section. Let us know what we left out. If you agree or disagree with any of our picks, let us know. And have an amazing holiday. If you celebrate, whatever you celebrate, thank you for joining us. And that's it. Thank you so much. And a big happy birthday to Dawn Chapman.
Happy birthday to Dawn Chapman. All right,
Thank you,
YouTube.
everyone.
See you later, YouTube.
Yeah.
See you in the next video.